Everything we have talked about in this series falls apart without this one thing. Intentional thinking means nothing if you cannot hold your attention long enough to act on it. Breaking through mental obstacles means nothing if you get distracted before you finish breaking through. Planting seeds means nothing if you walk away before they grow. Focus is not just a productivity hack. It is the thing that makes everything else work. And in a world designed to steal your attention every 30 seconds, staying focused has become one of the hardest and most valuable skills a person can develop. Today we talk about how to actually do it. Welcome back to Thinking and Growing. This is the final video in our first series, and I want you to feel the weight of that. You showed up. You stayed with it. That alone puts you ahead of most people who start something and never finish. Today, we close this series with the one skill that holds everything else together: focus. What it really is, why it keeps slipping away, and how to build it deliberately so everything we have covered in this series actually produces results in your life. Let's finish strong. Most people think focus is about concentration. Sitting down and forcing your brain to stay on one thing. But that is willpower, and willpower runs out. Real focus is something different. Real focus is the result of clarity about what matters most combined with an environment that supports your attention staying there. When you are crystal clear on what you are working toward and why it matters to you at a deep level, focus becomes easier. Not effortless, easier. Because your brain has a reason to stay on the thing instead of drifting to something more immediately stimulating. Think about the last time you were completely locked in on something. Hours passed and you barely noticed. You were not forcing concentration. You were pulled in by something that connected to you. That is what real focus feels like. And it is available to you more often than you think, once you get clear on what you are actually building and why. The opposite of focus is not distraction. The opposite of focus is confusion. When you are not clear on your priorities, your brain fills that space with whatever is loudest and most immediate. That is why the first step to better focus is always getting clearer on what actually matters. Here is the honest answer to why most people cannot stay focused. The world is not designed for your focus. It is designed for your attention. And those are two very different things. Your attention is a product. Every app on your phone, every notification, every autoplay video, every scroll feed is engineered by some of the smartest people on the planet to capture it and keep it. They are not doing that because they care about your growth. They are doing it because your attention is worth money to them. And they are very good at taking it. On top of that, most people have never been taught how to manage their focus deliberately. We learn math. We learn history. We learn how to write. Nobody sits you down and teaches you how to control where your attention goes and for how long. So most people just drift, reacting to whatever shows up next and calling it a productive day. There is also the internal enemy, the discomfort that comes when you sit with a hard task long enough. Your brain does not love discomfort, so the moment a task gets difficult or boring, your brain starts looking for an exit. A quick check of the phone, a snack, something easier. That exit is not weakness. It is just how brains work. And knowing that gives you the power to catch it and redirect. Here is the practical side. 4 things you can start doing right now to build focus that actually holds. First, protect your first hour. The first hour of your day sets the tone for everything that follows. If you spend it reacting to notifications and other people's agendas, you have already handed your focus over before you even got started. Use that first hour for your most important work. Before the email, before the phone, before the world gets in. Second, work in blocks. Pick a time block, anywhere from 45 minutes to 90 minutes. Commit to one thing and eliminate everything else. Phone face down, notifications off, one tab open, one task. When the block ends, take a real break. Then go again. That rhythm trains your brain to go deeper instead of constantly skimming the surface. Third, define your one thing for the day. Every morning, before anything else, ask yourself this question. If I only accomplish one thing today, what would make this day a success? Write it down. Make that your anchor. Everything else is secondary until that one thing is done. Fourth, make your environment do the work. You cannot out-willpower a bad environment. If your phone is on the desk, you will check it. If social media is one click away, you will visit it. Remove the friction from the things you want to do and add friction to the things that steal your focus. Your environment should be set up to make focus the path of least resistance. If this series has added value to your life, hit the like button on this video and subscribe if you have not already. This is just the beginning of what we are building on this channel, and you do not want to miss what is coming next. Here is something I want to leave you with that goes beyond productivity. How you focus is how you respect your own goals. Every time you allow a distraction to pull you away from what you said mattered, you are sending yourself a message. You are telling yourself that this notification, this scroll, this random thought is more important than the thing you committed to. Over time, that message adds up, and it erodes the belief that you can actually follow through on what you say you are going to do. But every time you protect your focus, every time you choose the hard task over the easy distraction, you send the opposite message. You tell yourself that your goals are real, your time is valuable, and you are someone who follows through. That belief, compounded over time, becomes unshakable confidence. And unshakable confidence is what allows everything else in this series to actually work. We started this series talking about the power of intentional thinking. And we are ending it here because focus is what makes intentional thinking real. Without it, everything we covered stays in your head as good ideas. With it, those ideas become your actual life. Protect your first hour. Work in blocks. Define your one thing. Make your environment work for you. And remember that every time you choose focus over distraction, you are respecting your own goals. This series is done, but the work is just getting started. Next up on this channel, we are going deeper into leadership, purpose, and the tools that help you build the life and the impact you actually want. Stay with us. Subscribe if you have not already. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, and go do the work. Think deeper. Lead better. Grow on purpose.